Hello, I'm David Moore.
This is Aaron Moore.
And we're from After Serenity and...
The Game Master Show.
Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy, the chosen slayer of the vampires, and her friends, nicknamed the Scoobies, come up against one of their most powerful foes, Glorificus, also known as Glory, an ancient god trapped in human form and banished to Earth. In order to be restored to her world, Glory needs the key, a mystical ball of energy that unlocks the gates between the dimensions.
Unknown to Glory and the Scoobies, a group of monks charged with protecting the key transformed it into something the Slayer would protect, Buffy's sister Dawn. The monks implant memories into Buffy and the rest of the world, so they believe Dawn is simply a 14-year-old girl.
In her quest for the key, Glory sucks out Tara's brain, beats Spike into a bloody pulp, and kidnaps Dawn. Our group of heroes, Giles, Spike, Buffy, Xander, Anya, and Willow, follow the now addled-minded Tara to a large tower where Glory plans to use Dawn's blood to open an interdimensional rift. Using the Buffy bot to distract Glory, Willow uses magic to restore Tara's mind.
While the gang fights, Doc, a demon humanoid, manages to start the rift's opening by cutting Dawn. Buffy, in the ultimate sacrifice, jumps from the tower in order to close the rift. Xander, Willow, Giles, Tara, Anya, Spike, and Dawn all witnessed their beloved leader fall to her death, helpless to stop it.
And now, on to Buffy Between the Lines.
She's dead, Willow.
No. God, please, no. Giles, how could you say that? I mean, she can't be.
Why did she do that? We could have... Tara, baby, are you okay?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm worried about Dawn, though. I think something big came out of the rift before Buffy jumped.
Dawn? Dawn. Oh my god. We should get to Dawn.
Tara's right. More than one thing came out of that rift. We should get moving. And we have to get Anya and Dawn to a hospital.
I'm alright, really. As long as Xander keeps carrying me. But we should get Dawn. Crazy people built that tower, and I'm not quite sure it's stable.
What about...
Buffy. Giles, we can't just leave her here.
She looks almost peaceful.
I'll get her. No, Spike. I'll take her.
Buffy Between the Lines will be back after this brief message.
We are just too pretty for God to let us die.
Welcome to Tales from the Verse.
Here's the guy who's just in the nick of time.
Welcome.
Fanfic podcast.
Tales from the Verse.
Tales from the Verse.
I could stand to hear a little more.
www.talesfromtheverse.com.
He was not specific as to how.
www.talesfromtheverse.com.
Fanfic podcast.
Trying to misbehave.
Welcome back to Buffy Between the Lines.
Buffy and I once had a conversation about the Watcher Diaries. She commented on the fact that there is little in the Watcher Diaries about the deaths of the previous Slayers. After that conversation, she made me promise to record her own death when it came. Someone needs to know, Giles, she had said. She was never one to take no for an answer. In honor of her request, I am recording these, the last days of my Slayer. I've tried to write the words many times since that final day, but how do you find the words when your heart screams too loudly for your brain to understand? I find myself instead staring at pictures of her, pictures of my parents, and of Jenny. The final battle with Glorificus, also known as She Who Cannot Be Named, and Glory, tested all of us. Despite our best efforts, the demon known as Doc was able to start the process to open the portal between the dimensions. Once the ceremony began, the only way to stop it was to the death of the key. Buffy realized the monks created Dawn out of her own essence. Buffy then sacrificed herself for her sister. Buffy jumped into the portal that was already beginning to allow species of demons from other dimensions into our own. Through her actions, Buffy sealed the rift. Dawn remains here in Sunnydale under the care of Willow, Xander, and myself. Hank Summers had left the family long ago, and with Joyce gone, we felt it best Dawn remain with us.
Giles?
Willow, come in.
Am I interrupting?
No, of course not. Sit down.
Thanks. Is it weird I find you cleaning your glasses oddly comforting?
No, not at all. I find it oddly comforting myself. Willow, is there something you need?
Can I say Buffy?
Of course. I think we all need her to some degree, but she's gone now, Willow.
I know. I mean, Giles, Buffy's gone. Sunnydale is on a hellmouth, and they'll take Dawn away. And everyone keeps asking me questions, and...
And you're not sure what to do?
Not really. I mean, what do we do? When's the new Slayer?